Good morning from Fox Creek. It is dump station time. Let's see if we can rotate this a little bit, stick it out a little further. And it's time to take care of our tanks. That's one of those necessary things when you're RVing. And they also have a faucet right here for rinsing, which is nice. These over here are the shower buildings. Serviceable, may not be spectacular, but at least it works. So you don't have to look here because Steve has the door open. But in the meantime, I'll show you a little bit more. Let's not wobble around the campground. We didn't walk up here last night, but this is the area that's electric, sewer, water, etc., fully serviced. And a lot of these people are seasonal or workers that are here. So this part is all filled up. So here's my little workstation. I have my Samsung tablet here working on YouTube videos for the next video. I have my streets and trips on the laptop. And this is on an articulating arm that is bolted right to our seat frame. And I can swing it down and out of the way when we're not needing it. And that's where my streets and trips is on that I use for navigating. I like that so much better than just trying to use the onboard GPS, which loses signal, or our Google Maps, which also loses signal and doesn't retain anything. And on Google Maps, you can only put like 8 stops. And that doesn't work for us with trip planning. We also have a little cheap action camera up here we use as a dash cam, just in case for emergency or, you know, maybe in the case of an accident or proving who did what or capturing absolutely special images that maybe I don't have my camera out for. I can pull the footage off of that. So here's Steve's little drink cup here with his water. I'm still working on coffee this morning. This is my travel cup. And I showed this before, but it's a 12-volt cup. I can plug it in and warm my coffee back up as we drive. Pretty cool. So Steve is still out here doing his thing. How's things going out there, dear?
Wonderful.
Wonderful. Oh, that's good to hear. So he's taking care of the tanks, although we just dumped them a couple days ago. It's nice to drive without anything in them if we can. So out here, it looks like there's some buildings on the edge of town. We're at Fox Creek City Campground, and it's right at the edge of town, but it is in the woods, which is nice. You do hear a little bit of highway noise, which we heard last night on our walk. And here's the dumpster right in front of the dump station. Isn't that a strange spot to park it? But we can swing wide and get out of here. But longer rigs, I don't know. I think they'd have to back up just to get out. So I think we're just about ready to hit the road. We're here at Fox Creek. Let's see here. And we're heading up the highway. And today's goal is going to be Dawson Creek, which is mile 0 of the Alcan Highway. So you're welcome to join us for our journey. Let's see here. There we go. Out, 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 out. And look at that. We're going to finally hit some hilly terrain. This will be exciting. So hang on, stay tuned, and join us. Thanks for watching. Okay, we're heading up Highway 43 towards Dawson Creek. And we're enjoying the scenery. The roads are smooth. Pretty nice. We got a cloudy morning, but no rain. So we're not complaining. It looks like it's sunnier off to the west. So maybe that'll move this way. Hopefully this mic is working so we're not getting a lot of road noise. So things are flat, flat, flat. It's a big double lane highway, which we're not really thrilled with. But pretty soon we'll get into some nicer terrain. Looks like there had been some fire damage over here in this section. And of course, we're on the lookout for wildlife because there are signs saying that this is a moose area and try to be aware of their wildlife, save the wildlife, and save our lives and keep an eye out. So that's what we're doing. I have the big camera ready with the zoom in case we do see something, because these little GoPros don't have zoom on them. And maybe we'll be lucky enough to catch some wildlife this morning. Well, here we're going downhill to cross a river. It's kind of interesting. They had a chain-up area for the truckers for when it's icy. This is the Smoky River that we're going to be crossing. We're dropping in altitude really pretty quickly. We'll see what it looks like when we get down here. A little bit of rain splatters, not bad. We mostly circumvented those dark clouds, left them behind. So there's a few splatters here and there on the windshield. Okay, we're going to switch to a side view here. See what it looks like over the bridge. This is called Smoky River. See, our first big mountain river. Look at that. And now here you can see the ridge as we're coming up. Bank again on the other side. Wow, look at this big flat area. I think that's called the bottomlands. It's alongside of a river. Probably very prone to flooding, but good farm field the rest of the year. Then the ridge up above, some canyon. Looks a lot nicer in person. You really can't capture it with a camera. Moving back up the hill, climbing quickly. And back up into the trees again. Well, that was a nice little scenic dip down into the river. Steve noticed the little washer connector for our windshield wiper came loose. So he wants to fix it before it goes flinging off into the side of the road.
Wow.
All fixed? Pretty cold out there, huh?
Yes, it is.
What's the temperature?
I don't know. 50 degrees it says, but my goodness, the wind and dampness seems a whole lot cooler.
Yeah, we're right in a chain-up area before Grand Prairie. Well, look at that. Out of the rain and into the sun in just a few short miles. We just made it past Grand Prairie and we are heading towards Dawson Creek. We're about 75 miles away. Things are looking much brighter. Okay, we're getting ready now to cross into British Columbia. And we are switching time zones and moving into Pacific. There we go. Welcome to British Columbia. Ta-da! Now we're really getting into some pretty countryside. We're right before Dawson Creek. Going downhill. It's kind of pretty as we zoom along. On the right is what's called a pullout. It's just a little side road, and there's usually garbage bins. Sometimes there's outhouse vault toilets. It's kind of nice that they have the garbage bins. I think that helps eliminate the excess trash alongside the road. Well, I got to pay attention here to what I'm doing on the maps because we're getting close to town here. I got to see what's going on. Okay, here we are coming up to mile marker 0 in Dawson Creek. We're going to stop and take the obligatory photo at the sign by the Alberta Pool Elevators. Oh, we are such tourists. Good, it looks like there's not too many RVs there, so we can get out and take our shot. And we also have a sticker to leave on the sign. Woo, is it windy? We made it, we made it, we made it. We're at the famous mile marker 0 of the Alcan Highway. Okay, we're at the mile zero campground in Dawson Creek, and we're all set in our spot. It was pretty windy earlier, but then these people came and parked right across from us and blocked the wind. We actually turned the motorhome around because it was blasting so hard at the back we were scared it was going to rip one of our awning slide topper units on our slides. So now we're going over to the laundry and shower building because it's been a week and we should catch up on laundry. There's a little code to get in here. There we go. And here we're in a nice laundry room. So it looks like over here we have some big heavy duty washers. And over here are some dryers. Looks good. Time to do the laundry. Wash day Wednesday. So this is a shelter in case of a storm. It's a shelter room with additional laundry facilities. Waiting room, magazines, and some chairs. Well, that's pretty nice and handy too. So there's some sites up over here. Later on we'll walk over to the museum grounds. And now we'll go back to our camper in the high winds. Look at this building, it's all heavy concrete, poured slabs.
lot that's right on the other side of that building there that belongs to the United States.
Oh,
Well, there's a sign there, and we drove through that lot, and I read
Yep.
a little bit of it, but I didn't read the whole thing.
oh.
So maybe we could walk over there and read what it says.
Okay, we're getting blown away here in the wind. Now we're going to get some supper started. So there's a forester like our kids have. Maybe the kids came up to join us on our trip. No, I don't think that's our grandson or our son-in-law. Steve's gonna go turn the faucet that's dripping, aren't ya?